Oh. Y'all, let me wait for y'all to get up in here. Let me close the door so y'all can hear all the mess in the background. Ooh, I look good. You look good. You look good. Let me wait for y'all to get up in here. Get myself a cocktail. I'm still waiting for my juice for my cocktail, y'all. You look good. You look good. Second, first. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me put this on mute so that I don't. I want to see the comments, but I don't want to do too much. All right. Oh, what's going on, Metro D? What's going on, bro? I haven't seen you in here. All right. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Busy Blue, and I am back with my best friend. Whenever he decides that he wants to come in, because we are waiting. Y'all say what's up to Metro D, y'all. Y'all see Shay in the building? So many people have asked for this video, so I said I was gonna finally do the video. So get your questions ready, y'all. If y'all got any questions that y'all want to ask, it's been a year later since the coming out to a Homophobe video. So if y'all got any questions, put those down. You want to close the door? Y'all got any questions? Put those in here. We are going to just have a conversation. We talked about several ways that we want to do this, but it's been so many of y'all who've been asking. So I want to make sure that I'm not taking too long to produce the video, and I'm like answering whatever it is. So we're gonna be looking up here, and then the questions are gonna be here. If anyone has any questions. So for all y'all who don't know, I'm Busy Blue. This is my best friend, Heavy Swag, and about a year ago, I came out to him to talk to him. I think it was over a year ago, really, but came out to him to talk to him about being bisexual. And at that time, I had a boyfriend, but then we broke up, and I got a new boyfriend. I don't mind your business. So now we wanted to do a video about like what it's like now, and some of the stuff that we've learned, some of the things that we've gone through, how it's been throughout that year. And I wanted to just I think we wanted to just give an update. Let me start by saying that being bisexual or gay, whatever, it's a journey, especially with those who don't understand, who aren't well versed. And I want to say to anybody out there who's going through whatever, like, yo, just stand in your truth and just keep walking and just keep going, even though it's not easy. Some people aren't going to understand this. Some people aren't going to say things that you don't like and do things that you don't like. And I think that the best thing that you can do is to educate and keep moving forward. Because that's the only thing that's going to keep you with your sanity. And I luckily had tons of people who supported me. So then when I got negativity, it didn't hurt me as much because I had so much love. And everybody doesn't have that. So just stand in that. And then those who don't have somebody who they know who are going through that, just try to help out wherever you can. So I think we wanted to start it with, we had several different ideas. We wanted to like rewatch the last video and then do this video. We wanted to do like question and answers.
That video even went. Like, I forgot about that video.
It was bad.
It was real bad?
It was really, 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 really bad.
Hold on, was that the video where you was trying to tell me when you was coming out?
Well, I had already come out, but
how you told me you was coming out.
Well, we talked about, okay, so now that it's a year later, how do you feel about how it happened?
I mean, I still feel the same. That like
really a year later.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel the same. Like, it's nothing gonna change how you came out to tell me about it. I mean, it still was like a little bit, like crazy. But I mean, I forgive you. I mean, I don't.
Forgive me.
I don't care about like what you do now. Like, I kind of be honest. I kind of understand like your journey, and like as you kept explaining it, and it took a while for us to get to this point, but I mean, it is what it is now. I support you. Nah, I support you.
I'll say this. I don't regret how I handled it with him specifically. I
Why?
do. I don't regret how I handled it with you specifically because
You know
there
what I think
were.
though. You
You
know what
just
I
asked
think.
me a question. Can I answer it?
No wait. You know what I think? If you would have like came out and like told me out the jump and let me decide, like what happened next, like what I'm saying, as you as my friend and whatnot, then that'd been cool. But how you like threw it in there, that shit threw me off. Like damn, like it threw me off a little bit.
And I think that that's why I don't regret how I did and why I did what I did. Only because looking back on all of the things that we had gone through, it's not that I'm not the same person. I just like boys now too. So the way that my humor is the same, my sarcasm is the same, my education, the way I talk, the way I live, everything's the same except for who I go to bed at night. Everything's the same, and I think that sometimes people think about just that one part and then they want to dissociate.
I think you changed a little
And
bit though,
I
huh?
wanted to just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do. I'm what I didn't want to do because before when I was dating old girl before and the girl
Mm-hmm.
before that, they all knew. It wasn't because I had an experience before, and
Mm-hmm.
they all knew. And Beyonce kept saying, "When are you gonna say something to Hefe? Are you ever gonna say something to Hefe?" And then she got to a point she was like, "Don't say anything to Hefe." Because we're close friends, and it was like, I don't think that this person's at the point where they'll be able to handle it, and then you will lose your best friend. So I wasn't different. I don't think I'm different now. You say you think I'm different.
You just more openly now. So I mean,
What else things now that I talk about
yeah,
that are
yeah,
different?
right. I mean, you just more openly like now. It's like after you got over that, it's like you're not scared no more to like do anything now. It's just like and now I just like understand like I accept it for what it is. I mean, you my best friend. We cool and that. I mean, I just accept it for what it is and shit. You just you.
Yeah, I don't feel like at this point in my life right now, ain't no reason to hide, ain't no reason to lie about anything. I'm grown. Okay?
True.
I'm grown. And I still sling this thing the way that I slung it before, and I'm gonna sling it now. And no one's gonna stop me. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
All
Okay.
right. All
And
right. All right.
but I feel like there's no reason to hide, and I feel like again, like I said before, there's a ton of people who love me and support me. Ain't no reason to sit here and act like, um,
What's more so I was more so mad at. I was like being deceived. Like you was somebody that I was looking at, but you wasn't really that person.
what
So
makes you
that
think
was
that I wasn't? What part of me wasn't? What I'm not different.
you more open now. Like you're more open.
What have I done? Except for if we watching something. Sometimes we be watching something. It be some people in the screen. Now I can finally say that he could get it. Now I can finally say that. Before it wasn't like that. Before it wasn't like that. Before it was like, oh yeah, she da 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 da. But now I
Mm-hmm.
can finally say on the screen, somebody's on the screen, I can be like, yo, he could, I'm letting you know right now, he could get. I feel
So
like I'm more
so
open at
hold
that
on, so hold
part.
on. So back then, let's rewind back real
Yeah,
quick. So the girls that you was pointing out, was you was attracted to them or
yeah.
you
That's why
was?
I say bisexual.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I still have an attraction for women. I still have an attraction for men. I feel like, let me tell you, Busy Blue, everybody can get some. I don't see why I should limit myself to just one gender, one race, one type. I'm not into bestiality, but
What they call it? Pansexual? That's what they calling it now.
no, I'm not pansexual. I am. I feel like
Ain't that the
men
same?
and women can get it. Would you date a woman again? I would. I would. Let's hope that this relationship works out. But
So how do it work? Do you go men to women or women to men?
so this is what I did do for a while. So I was doing boy, girl, boy, girl, boy,
Oh, I'm
girl,
so sorry. Hold on.
and
Yo.
then my ex, she was like,
Yeah.
just date a boy for a couple more
Oh
times
my
after
God.
after. Um, and then I just dated another boy, cause I never had a I never like. Let me say that I never dated a boy. Like dated a boy. It was like I liked one. I've done something with one. I like one. I've done something with one. But I always dated like for a long time girls. Um,
So you don't date boys. You don't date
I
guys
didn't.
long.
I just no. First of all, dating men is women. I don't know how y'all do it. Dating men is the most difficult thing ever in life. Egos, communication, trust, boundaries, selfishness. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Um, and I'm frustrated. I be frustrated. So, um, overall, it was like a boy, girl thing. And then right now, I'm just on the boy phase.
So if this don't work out, you going back to
Whoever
girl?
I like next.
Oh, okay.
Whoever I like next.
So it's just not like no. All right, fuck it. This year was that. Next
No,
year
it
is
was
this.
like that before, but now I'm grown. I just want to be loved. And if I find somebody that I'm attracted to and they like me the same way, I'm gonna go with them next.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm over that shit now.
What do you think throughout this? And y'all, put your questions. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. What do you think? I guess at this point was one of the hardest things to like get over with my sexuality. Because it sounded like you had some trouble. So what was the hardest thing to get over?
I think it's more so dealing with like my friends, like my other friends.
I agree.
So like with my other friends, it was more so like they was telling me they was seeing signs, and I was like, coming like, what? Man, stop. Like it ain't not in the long run. Cause I seen you with them women. So I'm like, nah, not him. I said, all I was thinking of, you was raised by your mother. You really ain't have a father figure in your life. So I was thinking like, you got a little bit female tendencies. That's cool. Shit happened. But they was like more so like, nah. And then when you came out, it was more so like I had to tell them like, yeah, man, and they looking at me like, what? Fuck you mean? Because they deceived just like I was deceived because you hung around all of them.
Yeah.
So it was the simple fact trying to, I had to fight with my demons. Then I had to fight with theirs. Then I had to, that shit was all crazy. But now you Gerard. It don't even matter no more.
First of all, that's not my name. And we live.
Okay, busy blue. But now,
Y'all don't Google that.
now, it really don't matter now. They accept it. Some still accept it, others don't. But
I will
it's
say
okay.
that that's one of the hardest things.
It's okay.
So it says, is Hefe the one that gave you the Busy Blue name? Yes, he is the one that gave me the Busy Blue name. It came in two parts. So when I was working in DC, I had to travel a lot. And I was doing a lot of like campaign work, like very, very heavy, very serious campaign work. But I was doing stuff that was in the newspapers. I was and it was one time I was gone for like 6 months, and I was working out of basically a suitcase. I was going from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel.
Pretty much.
And he was staying with me during that time because I needed somebody to stay in my place because I still had pets. When we came out, we went out, we went shopping because I was like, look, I'm about to come home. Let's go shopping. We went, what was that mall that's all the way out there?
Tyson's?
It wasn't Tyson's. It was in Maryland.
Montgomery?
Montgomery Mall. And then we went to go to Buffalo Wild Wings after. And he was like, yo, you Billboard Blue. Like, everything you do is Billboard, la da da da. And I was like, I don't think so.
Was that not music phase at that time?
It wasn't. Well, it was. It was the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the end of it. And then after that, I still got busy. That's when my father died. And then I like pushed a lot of other people aside and da da da. And he's like, yo, you so busy, they ain't anybody gonna get in touch with you. You Busy Blue. Because Blue is my real name. So he's like, oh, you Busy Blue. So then we just kept it with Busy Blue. So he is the one who like gave me the name. This is what this was like my best friend. In response to I knew that it was gonna be an issue with the people he hung out with. and I didn't know how he was gonna deal, how he dealt with the people he hung out with. I don't need to go. I don't walk up to people and be like, "Hey, I'm Busy Blue and I'm gay." Like I don't. I'm still the same person, you know. So I don't. I didn't think that it was going to be a
Do anybody ever do that?
no.
Oh, okay.
But for some reason, I think straight people feel like they need to know. Oh, you ain't tell me you was gay. For some reason, straight people feel like you need to introduce that in the beginning. Yo, this is my name. This is what I do,
I mean,
and that's
shit.
it.
I mean, if you had a best friend, you know, you gonna at least like tell them before the whole, world.
Metro said I do that shit. I introduce myself and said, "Oh, fuck you." No, you don't. And it's like, yo, I don't think you need to do something like that. So it's just like, yo, this is who I am, da da da. And I don't need to tell anybody else's business because that's their business. And that's that. This is my homie. You feel comfortable with them and you don't, but this is my homie. And I got different sectors and different friends for different things. Everybody don't want to chill out with everybody. I have friends who are like, yo, I don't want to chill with this person. I'm not gonna stop chilling with them because y'all don't want to chill with them. That has nothing to do with me. And I was afraid a little bit, like, okay, well, I'm about to come out to him, then none of his friends gonna feel like they want to chill with me either. So then I'm gonna stop going out and doing stuff and da da da. That kind of happened, but didn't. It kind of happened because then it was like, yo, I wasn't going out as much. But then recently I was invited, but then I live so far that once I go home,
oh,
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
dang.
Well, because even coming here today, it took me an hour and 30 minutes to get here.
It's Christmas though.
They don't. That's when people leave.
Yeah, and people come in too, so it's the same.
It took a long time. So I was just nervous about that. Y'all got any questions for him? Yeah, if y'all watched the video, y'all got any questions? You got any questions?
Nah. I mean,
Cause I asked a question.
so that make me. I gotta ask a
Yeah.
question. Oh, okay. I really don't have no questions. Like I already know everything.
Do you? Do you really know? Do you know?
Hey, where the music at though? You still got the music that you was recording?
No, I don't.
Oh.
That's exclusive. 2021.
What?
That's when the album coming out.
2021?
What are you doing for the holidays? So what am I doing for the holidays? So
Yeah, what are you doing?
you say what you doing for the holidays first.
Open some gifts and just chill. Probably go see Star Wars.
All right. For the holidays, so I'm gonna be here. Base families from here. Production base families from here. So we're gonna spend Christmas with his family, and then I celebrate Kwanzaa. So for Kwanzaa,
Where?
I'm going to New York.
Where?
Where at what?
Where you
Oxon
going
Hill.
to? Oxon Hill? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Someone said, "How old were you when you realized you were attracted to the same sex?"
He's 18.
I had my first experience.
Hold on. Before you do that, well, that's what I need to ask a question about. What
Yeah.
about that girl you used to talk to that was in Rochester?
Who?
The one like you had the picture.
My tattoo on.
Yeah.
I loved her. Still do.
Yeah. What happened to her?
She had a couple of babies.
Dang.
She had a couple of babies. Put them on.
I gotta take this. Yo.
What you want?
Where you at? Turn the camera around.
So,
No.
when I first realized that I liked
Tell her you picking up the 2 and 6.
boys,
That's it. All you doing is picking up.
I was in college. It was my freshman year.
Yeah, just
and I
tell
think
her
that
the order rate
it
was
was
picking up
something.
2 and 6.
Alright.
I feel like it was something that maybe I had suppressed or whatever. Didn't realize it, but I do remember it was my freshman year of college and I realized that I liked the boy. And then my sophomore year of college is when I had my first experience.
So you liked the boy,
Mm-hmm.
and then sophomore year was the first experience,
First time
right?
I had an experience, yeah.
Like sexual experience.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then you liked it from there. And then ever since
I wasn't afraid of what happened. Like I was like, oh, okay, this is
different.
interesting. when I will say when I was in high school, I did have someone provide me with fellatio, but my dad was like, "Well, that don't make you nothing."
I was about to ask you that. I don't think it came to like college before it got. It had to be way before
Yeah, but I
college.
didn't feel anything. Like I didn't feel it. I just felt like, oh my god, does this make me? And my dad was like, no, I'll make you nothing.
So you scratched it out.
Yeah. Then I kept dating women. Like I just had that experience where somebody was like, oh, I'll do. Yeah, I've been wanting to, and I
I
was
ain't
like,
never know
okay,
that shit either.
you can. What? I never talked about it, but I somebody gave me fellatio, and I was like, oh, okay, because they said they wanted to do it. I said, okay, you can do it. And then after that, I cried to my
What
mom.
grade was this?
11th.
Oh, 11th grade.
Yeah. And my dad was like, oh, don't make you nothing. You ain't do nothing, I'll make you nothing. But I didn't feel anywhere like that after that. And then when I got to college, that's when I like started to feel it. Someone says, I hope you got your card. Chris, I did get my card. Thank you so much. I appreciated it so much. It made me happy when I opened it. I'm eating out with my son and my mom. I wish I could watch, but I love you, busy and busy brother. Hello, production man. He not on that face though. It was hard to watch the video last year, but I felt Hefe was less concerned about your sexuality than the fact that hold on. It was hard to watch the video last year, but I felt like Hefe was less concerned about your sexuality and the fact that you had such a fundamental fact from yourself about yourself from him. I agree. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want him to. I said this 2 nights ago to production bay. I feel like some people feel like they're more progressed than they are, and this is not me being high and mighty. I know people, I learn people, it's a part of my charm. I felt like if I would have said it a long time ago, we wouldn't be as close or friends that we are now.
I don't think so though. I think it kind of be like
10
even-
years,
I think
12 years ago, if I would have been like this, washing the cars, we wouldn't have been like that. And the friendship would have never started.
You said when it first started.
When we first started, we would not be friends.
You might got a point there. Be honest, you got a valid point. Cause I would have said what, but I want be honest. I want to say nothing right there. You just wanted to be so like around like everybody. You wouldn't been like totally like. I mean, you just been like, oh yeah, I know him. That's it. You right. You right though. It probably wouldn't be here today.
Do you feel like you have a better connection with men or women? Connection in what regard? I say in life or people who connect with me, I feel like I have a better connection with women. I think romantically, I have a better connection with women.
Hold on. It say, who do you see yourself in 65 years?
Who do you see yourself in 65 years?
Who do you see yourself with?
Oh, I don't know.
65.
I don't know. I think, I grew up with a mother who, she didn't put social constructs on us. My mom will always say, as long as you're happy, as long as you're happy, as long as you're happy, as long as you're happy. And I never had to think of myself as like who I was going to be with. My mom has always pushed as long as you're happy. I just want to be married and I want to have children.
I was about to ask
I
you
want to
about
have a
that.
really nice home and I want to be financially stable. In 65 years, I want my kids to be flourishing and stuff like that. And I want to be on my own yacht. Like, I don't know who's going to be on that yacht with me. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know where it's going to be. I grew up poor. Like, I didn't grow up in, like, I grew up in Rochester, New York. It ain't like we all got money there or something like that. I didn't have dreams past Rochester. So, the fact that I'm not even there anymore and haven't been there in a long time that's a major plus for me. And I just hope that I can continue to prosper.
So kids,
I don't know.
What's up with the kids? You
Well,
gonna
answer
have
the question
kids?
for you. In 65 years?
In 65 years, well, when I turned 65, I think that's what they was trying to ask. But in 65, I mean, I'll probably be married. Probably have one more kid, maybe. I'm definitely
Only one?
Yeah, man. Probably be on.
You only have one right now.
Probably have a
You only
private
want
jet.
two?
Yeah, only two. You don't need no more. I probably have so much. It's crazy. Probably be doing some filming, some acting. I still know this guy right here. I get 65. I can imagine him with 65. You're gonna have like a beard. It's gonna be gray. You're gonna have like a bald head. Dog. You can imagine him with a bald head.
No thanks.
But yeah, though. I mean,
How long have you been friends? We have been friends. That's a question that we have a hard time answering. It's definitely been over a decade.
Yeah.
Because I've been out of college for over a decade.
It's been a while.
I started school in 2006. We met in 2008.
I was like 7.
2008.
Damn. So
2006, 2008, we met in 2008. So 11 years. You want to tell them how we met again?
Nah, you already said
Go
it.
ahead.
The car wash.
They don't know that.
It was at the car wash.
In this video, they don't know.
And you trying to pin me out some cash, and then y'all ain't even wash my car.
First of all, this is not what happened. So I used to go to
Hold on. No. Let me tell them. You want me to tell them, right?
I used
Let
to
me
go
tell
to-
my version.
I used to go to the
Wait. They was doing this fundraiser, right? So I put up in the cab.
Oh, wait. So my part goes first. I used to go to
Wait!
the illustrious
I
Howard
was trying to
University, and then we needed to raise cash, right? So to raise
So they was
cash,
stealing all y'all money?
no.
Oh,
Each dorm, we had this thing called Res Fest, right?
right.
And Res Fest is where all the residence dorms compete against each other in a week long of events. Stepping, dancing, family feuds, football, game night, all that stuff, right? To see who's the best dorm. I was over the step competition. We needed more money than the school allowed for our set. So we said, look, let's do a car wash. One of the things that they like to do is a car wash by the McDonald's by Howard University's campus on Georgia Avenue. So I was like, look, let's just go there. We got it done. And then as we were having the car wash, he pulls up.
I pulled up in the caddy. Had my white walls. If y'all don't know about white walls, that's the ties with the white on the outside of it. But anyway, pulled up with the white walls. When he said, man, we gonna $5 car wash. I said, all right, cool. All right. So they washing my car. The car was the car was washed, but it wasn't washed. You know how you just like wash it, but it's still dirty? And I was like, and he asked me, he said, hey, yo, bro, man, your car good? And I was like, I mean, it's all right, but can you get the white walls? He was like, what white walls?
I don't know what white walls.
Where the
still
walls
to today.
I said, man, the outside of the, the tire that's white with the rims. He's like, oh, I got you. So I said, oh yeah, you go to Howard or not? So my goal was to get into the dorms, meet all the women, because Howard was, So I was like, man, show me around Howard. Like I was acting like I didn't even know nothing about Howard. So going around, he eventually showed me. Then he showed me the great part of Howard.
That's not the same day. At the
I said
end of the day,
eventually.
That's how we met. We met through a car wash. And he was like, yo, give me a number. I ain't never been to Howard before. I ain't never seen the campus. And I was like, cool, whatever.
That was the bit.
I had no problem showing people the campus. Showed the campus. And we've been best friends ever since.
Had the key to the dorm and all that.
Yeah.
Then he made me barbecue for Howard. It was like
we became best friends like real quick.
Yeah.
I had the key to his place. I think the first time we really became friends was when Reptar, he used to have his green truck, and it shut down.
The Cherokee.
Shut down, or like really close around the corner from me. I guess it ran out of gas or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I helped, and then after that, we just became real close friends. So we did everything together after that.
Did we ever tell them the story when I had your car for the whole day?
I don't think we have. Hold on, let's ask some more questions. But we're gonna tell that story.
Oh, yeah.
So once met 6 to 5 years. Oh, Michelle says I meant 6 to 5 years. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Where do you think? What do I think? I'll be in 6 to 5 years. I feel like
just tell them you picking up for 2 and 6.
if this relationship goes well, I'm hoping that I
It's
will
already paid for. It's already done.
be married.
Recording mine.
and we are in
Just
the
say
midst
2
of
and
our
6. That's it. You
adoption
picking up for 2 and
or
6.
someone
What you want
having
is.
our baby.
Alright.
I believe in this relationship. We've had some ups and downs, but this is someone who gets me. And my family understands them as well,
What was the
and I
question? I'm
understand them.
sorry.
Not 65 years, 5 to 6 years.
Oh, 5 to 6 years. This
Um,
girl called me one more
so
time. It's gonna be trouble.
I believe in a relationship, and I think that this can be
Yes,
something
man.
great. So I'm
It's
hoping that
shirts, I
this
guess.
goes well.
It's shirt.
It should be a whole order. They should have the whole order, whatever order it is. I don't know, sweatshirts, shirts, they anything that's for
I
26.
think
They
many
should have.
people get more upset that the coming out info was withheld, but it's a process even for us. I can see that. I why do you think that you get more upset about it being withheld?
Cause the simple fact is feeling like I was deceived. Like, bruh, you don't understand how many people like I had to fight or like argue with just to just to tell them like, man, he is not that. Cause you think I'm homophobic? They are way worse than me.
I believe it.
They like so worse, and I had to like literally fight with them. Like, man, he's not, bruh, he's not that. Nah, man, he did. So I had to really like, go to war with them for him. And then when he came out, I feel like what the fuck? I'm fighting for you.
And
That
you're
you
not
not.
telling me the truth?
Yeah, you're not telling me the truth. I would say, yeah, he that. So what? Who the fuck is? So it's like, and then now when they come in, it's like, oh man, I told you, man. Oh man, fuck you, I told you, I told you. So I got hit. I told you so. So now it's another war that I gotta, go at. And then I mean, at the end of the day, just out of respect of me, they won't ever get out of line because, they know what it is. But at the simple fact that, like, it was more so I had to go to war with them, and then when it came, I was like, I told you so, and I had to go war with them again. So it was like, I mean, but now, everything's straight.
I understand.
If I accept it, they accept it. Put it like that.
Someone says, have your boyfriend ever been with my boyfriend is a gold star gay. He's never been with a woman, never touched, never thought about ever. And how do you feel about knowing you're attracted to women? He was the one. My boyfriend is the one who's forced me to say bisexual. I'm still learning. So I'm still learning as I am in this community. I been straight, and then I would say I'm gay, and my boyfriend makes sure that he's like, no, you are bisexual. You're bisexual. You're bisexual. He knows that I'm attracted to women. One of my ex girlfriends would always be like, you know what, look. Beyonce, she'll say, at first, when I'm dating just straight men, I just have to look at the women in the room, and I ain't got a problem with it. Now I gotta look at whoever the men and the woman in the room, and there's a lot to look at. But I think all the people that I date, I think that they're okay with it. They're well versed. I love hard.
That's a big challenge, huh?
I love. I love hard. And I put my all into my relationship. So I think that the people who love me know who I am and how I care about them. And if I'm on you, I'm on you. And then when I start to be on you, you can feel it. Someone says you are not fat. I am. I'm feeling it. Okay. Hello, cat. Da, da, da. I wish the best for you, busy. Oh, thank you, cousin Trifon. Um, it's a form of dishonesty. I could see that being a form of dishonesty. Tommy said, "Hey, busy blue, what's going on?" Someone said, "How long did it take to yourself between? How long do you take to yourself between relationships?" I don't. Let me tell you something. Busy blue is a major fan of the way you get over someone is under someone. You know what I'm saying to you? I
Yeah, explain that shit.
I don't like to be alone. I've never liked to be alone. I'm a social person. I'm a loving person. I have a lot of goodness to give, and someone deserves this. So when I'm in between, I'm either talking to someone or I'm getting to know someone else. I've done therapy in between, to try to figure myself out. But other than that, I'm trying to be somebody else's boo. Okay. Hefe, did you lose any friends behind me being gay?
Um, I mean, I didn't lose them, but it was more so like a distance for a while. till they, they realize like, all right, fuck it, they gonna have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of grief behind it, like a lot of it. Like he know, he know who the people who I'm talking about. Like, he knows. So I mean it's all good now. But then shit, it was like what man? I hear jokes. I'm like, and I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. Shut the fuck up. I'm hearing jokes like this and that. I'm not even gonna tell you the jokes, but it was more so like, damn, bro. All right, we know that he like women and men. So all right, cool. Fuck it, it's over with now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get over it. I mean, I was mad, but fuck it now. It's that shit over with. Let's move on.
I so I've never been worried about his friends. I'm only concerned. I know his friends. I've hung out with his friends. I know him. I hung out with him. I didn't think this was gonna be the easiest thing for you, but I can only worry about the people that I know. And if the people I know are okay with me, then they would worry about me, and as for everybody
Would
else.
that be selfish though? Consider
It's
being
selfish,
selfish.
and it's selfish in a way.
Uh,
So it's like when I was hanging out with you, and some of the people were like, "Oh no, this person's too flashy. They don't care. They this, they that, da da."
mm,
I know who my friend is. And at the end of the day, it don't matter what anybody else got to say. This is who my friend is. This is who I care about.
we cool, right? Let me hold $100 real quick.
We're not gonna do this on screen.
Let me hold $100. It's
So
Christmas time.
that's where we go. Hefe, do you think it's harder to come out as a black man? You mentioned having to argue with some of your friends about busy. Do you think it's harder to come out as a black man? Kathy, so
I think yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, cause if I would say something like that right now, or to my friend, like I would be like, they would throw stones at me. Like I probably wouldn't be alive right now. They were like, what? Like seriously, like, cause they know me my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
but
So
what do you think that is? Do you think that it's gonna be a? Because I've never been attracted to you. I've never been attracted to any of your busted ass your friends. So what do you think that the problem would be about you saying, you know what, this whole time I've been lying, I've actually been sleeping with this other person. Like it has nothing to do with y'all. I don't know who y'all sleeping with. I don't care. Why now if I'm sleeping with somebody else, it matters.
I don't know, bro. It's just simple fact that they know me, and they see the thing is, what people don't realize that, like the people that hang around me, like they're not like me. Like you know how you like people see you with a person, and they're like, they gotta be they gotta be similar a little bit.
Yeah.
But like most of my friends, most of my like
So you think they
family,
get straight people say, yo, if
yeah,
you're hanging with that gay person,
yeah, he's
you must be gay. Okay,
right. So that's a real big issue. Like that's a big issue, and every type of way for that's somebody that's straight. So it's like, all right, we all straight guys over here, and then you got one gay guy over there, and then like, oh well, shit, all y'all gay then. People do it all the time. I hear it all the time, and that be the issue.
Hey, Lady Wise, we'll be checking on you. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Lady Wise. Check out her new video. Lady Wise said, Chris, thank you. I'm ridiculously proud of my brother, Busy Blue. Thank you so much. And FA, you've grown to me. I love you both.
Thank you, love you too.
Hey, Lady in Blue, you guys are going to review The Circle. I am going to review The Circle. Watch out for that. Blue, definitely should be, definitely should, but I'm no longer in a reality review game. Busy does that. But so I will be reviewing it. Y'all pressure Lady Wise to review it. Michelle said what we were talking about is a black thing. It's like, if you're with someone who's
Yeah, it definitely is.
that's frustrating because I don't. The thing is, and I follow someone on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube, and I don't want to say the person's name because I really, really love them, but I feel like they were trying to make fun of somebody who is gay, and she did like this video real quick and was like, oh, did y'all see what I see? And I logged on because I was just trying. I thought she was about to do a review or something, and she was like, "Did you see what I see?" And I was like, "No." But did I miss something? because I feel like sexuality is so it's removed. Like yo, I felt like yo, who cares?
It's more so not knowing though. Like it take.
But why does it matter?
It take it like you gotta be very very mature to like get to that point. Like it take growing on
Do
people.
you?
Cause you're not. It's like you're not used to something. Like when I grew up, I never hung around like I didn't even know what gay was. First of all, I just know it was pedophiles that was taking men taking children. I didn't know. Stay away from them. Like I got encountered by that before when I was like 9, 10 years old. A guy came up to me and he was like, "Hey man, I know you're get in the car, I know your peoples." And my mother told me like, "Hey man, you see men that trying to holler at you and say you cute and pretty, man, hey run, cause they pedophile." I ain't knew nothing about gay. So as I got older and got older, you know what I'm saying, I never grew around that. But as I got older, I was exposed to more things. Like, what the fuck is this? He like, man, like it's confusing to me. So what what I don't know about, I'm gonna like joke about it. I'm gonna not be around it. I don't wanna, and then you being amongst other people that's the same way as you just get like so sucked in that environment, and it's like, nah, we ain't messing with them. Like that's their side, and that's our side.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a difference between someone who's a pedophile, and I think that people have started to try to group them together. You can be a pedophile and be straight. You can be a man who wants to take little girls.
Well, I'm saying boys.
Pedophile.
I get what you're saying. But
I feel like at this point,
that's how I was taught.
You can raise your kid to be like, look, people love who they love, and that has nothing to do with you. You love who you love, let them love who they love. I just feel like the separation between people saying who they love. I remember when I was young, because I've always been flamboyant. Ever since I was little. Like, it's just always been me. I've always been boisterous, expressive, da-da-da. It's just always been a part of me. And I feel like it was one time my cousin, her name is Veronica, I'm gonna call her out. She was leaving her child at a birthday party, right? And I was bringing all the kids in, whatever. And she waited in the car, and I was like, well, what's going on? And she told my cousin, yo, come here. Don't let him be by my son, da-da-da. So I was like, well, what's going on? I don't understand.
About you?
Yeah. What's going on? I don't understand what's going on. So my mom got word of it. And my mom cussed Veronica out. Your son would never be anything like my son. He's still gonna be here in this city. He probably get locked up. Da, da, da. You better hope my son take a liking to him and try to bring him up and take him out of whatever else is going on. Her son been in jail for all of these other years because she wanted him to be around these specific type of people. Or be around this hood person, be around this is what a man looks like. I'm a man. And I ain't been locked up and I'm making a lot of money. And I'm not around any of those people that when my family was like, oh no, excuse me, oh that's not what a man is, da da da. I think we've come through this hyper masculinity of a man is somebody who talks this way, walks this way, has this stuff, sells this stuff, does this stuff. That if I'm just like, this is why being a white man is so much easier, because you can just be like, hey, I'm Bill, and nobody's questioning you. Nobody's questioning you. Nobody has anything to say to you. You can just say, hey, I'm Bill. And you can be making $1 million. And nobody in the white community is gonna say, oh, excuse me, stop. Don't have my son right, Bill, because Bill's, here he is. But in the black community, if they're not talking like this, grabbing their stuff, wearing a certain type of clothes, I need to remove my son from them. Because they want them to be around these other people who are looking at life another way.
I think it was more so like how she was raised, and I mean,
we raised the same way.
So y'all was raised in the same household?
We were raised in the same community. Okay. We were raised in the same community, same family. We saw each other regularly.
But not in the same household, though.
Not in the same household.
Not the same friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same friends.
Yeah.
But this was before, like, you.
This is what. So my mother.
Because you left out your community. So
I left out my community because I felt like they want to just still be this way.
Right. So
I felt like you would have definitely fit in with them.
Why would you think that?
Only because you're like, well, this is what I grew up, this is what I knew, and I feel like it was only certain people who were like, look, I'm not subscribing to this BS. y'all all thinking the same way, but y'all all in the same space.
I mean,
And
the
I
thing,
felt like because I was thinking about college and all of this other stuff. Oh no, no.
people got their own role models, right? I mean, the catch is her son might took a liking to you. You know what I'm saying? But by you being bisexual,
I wasn't
this
at that time. I was just regular. I was a little boy.
oh, you was a little boy at the
I was a
time.
little boy. I was
I
just
think you
playing
talking
boy.
about as
No, I was just saying,
oh,
as
you
a
was
young
just
child, I was just regular. Regularly, I was boisterous. I was loud.
oh, okay.
I was the same as I
Oh,
am now.
oh, well, that's different then. I
I'm
thought
just
you were
saying.
talking about as in like now you would like be
Parents see
honest.
something in you, now they ready to fight. If you straight, you straight. In my opinion, if you
It's
straight, you straight. If you
but
gay,
you
you
said the
gay.
child though. You said you didn't want her.
So, but the parent was like, "Oh no, I
I
don't
don't want
want
my
my son around him."
Oh, okay.
Like I was about to do some hoodoo voodoo.
I mean, some people is wicked out here. Like some people be trying to like real life convert, like trick men.
And some
Into
people are not straight. People can do it too.
I mean,
The thing is,
yes.
they looking at
Yeah, they can do that too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying what how she probably viewed
most
it.
times that rape is happening within or something's happening within the family. It's with a straight family member that's happening with a straight with a child.
Right. I mean, it's grown, bro. I experienced in UDC where I'm not gonna say no names, but it was just guy, right? Like I was a model, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was a model. It was this guy, and like he came off with like with deception, saying that like, oh yeah, man, I want to hang out with you. You cool? Woo.
Yeah, but y'all were older.
What you call old? Like 18?
I thought that was after that.
This was like 18. Like when I was in college. This was like 18.
Okay.
So like he was saying that I don't have no friend, not been no female, but he was saying little extra stuff that was throwing me off, and I was like, what the fuck you telling me? He said, man, he was saying, man, it's gonna take, he said it's gonna take longer on you or something like that, and I was like, what? But I ain't understand. I was like, man, whatever. I can tell he was real sweet, you know what I'm saying, but I want to try and give him like, you know what I'm saying, like man, fuck you, like that ain't me as a character, like do what you do, but leave me the fuck out of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck out of it. Whatever you want to do, but you will not be hanging with me.
And
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's the problem with maybe straight people who have gone through something like that or have experienced stuff like that. There are teachers in high school who are going on young men. There are teachers in high school who are going on with young women. Men and I feel like because they see one example of a man going on a man going on a boy, oh, that's how gay people are. But there's
There's a lot of
tons of
stereotypes.
stories
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of
of women
stereotypes.
who are teachers who are trying to sleep with the football players of the school. I know for a fact. There are teachers of young men.
Is that a bad thing?
Yes, it's a bad thing because nobody think that's a problem. But if a man is like, oh, yo, it's going to take a little bit for
Oh, you
you.
talking about college or you talking about high school?
High school or college. Either way,
Well,
if a
college is
woman's
different,
doing
though.
it,
It's college different though.
if a
We
woman's
all
doing
grown.
it, so then what's the problem if a man was doing it
In high school?
in college?
In college? Oh.
Because we all grown. You make a decision, you say, no, that's not about me, then keep going.
Right, that's what I don't understand. I mean, maybe they wanted to do that, and then once they found out, they don't really want to be.
Yeah, but
like,
if a teacher,
analyzed
if a
as
woman
that.
teacher was doing it to another male, then you'd be like, oh, there ain't no problem.
I ain't saying it won't be no problem for
See?
me at all.
Y'all see
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
telling nobody. I ain't snitching on the teacher. Do your thing. Straight
I
like that.
recently adopted a young transgender boy as the newest addition to my family. Oh, congratulations, lady ones. And I may not understand exactly what he feels or what he goes through, but it's more acceptance in my opinion. Agreed. It's listening. That's the first part. Like, I don't know everything. And to feel like you're going to be able to understand and talk them through, that you're foolish. You have to be able to open up your mind and your eyes and be like, you know what? Teach me. And be okay with being taught. That's why I live and travel. We can't be single-minded. You don't always have to be fully understand to accept. You can learn along the way. Be support makes a big difference. Kathy said, I love your mom. Was she surprised when you came out to her? My mom...
She probably already
No, my mom wasn't surprised because when
She
I had
already
that
knew about
fellatio thing in high school,
She already knew.
she was like, wait a second. So now are you going to date... when I came out to her, I had a boyfriend. She was shocked at that. Um, so you dating? Oh, wait, this is who you're dating? She was really shocked at that. My mom, she could not handle the fact that I had a boyfriend. Being gay was like not an issue. Now I have somebody to introduce her to. I think she was really excited about that. My first boyfriend, she actually has like plastered on her wall, at her house. Like she was really excited and she wanted to meet and she wanted to do and so that was different.
Yeah.
I know it takes a lot of courage and strength to come out, but
It
you're
don't
so
matter
much
just
stronger
anything,
than you
man. It
realize.
don't
Thank you,
matter.
Lady Was. Hefe, do you think that going through this, if someone else come out to you or your child came out to you, would you react differently?
If my child came out to me,
Or someone else?
if my
Your child or someone else came out to you,
would
do
I
you think you
react
react
differently?
differently?
If my child, right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, be honestly true. My child came up and told me something like that. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be on the 100.
What does that mean?
That mean I'm gonna be like fuck. I'm just gonna be disappointed for real. I'm gonna be disappointed.
Okay.
I'm gonna be disappointed because I feel like, you know, he a part of me.
This
You know
is
what I'm
honesty,
saying?
guys. So before you, when you attack, he's being honest.
Nah, like be honest, I'm gonna be like disappointed. But
Why is it a bad thing?
no comment, man.
Well, you say you'll be disappointed.
I'll
What
be-
do you? What would you be?
I mean, I'll be disappointed.
Disappointment is something that you're saying you're doing something negative, and I'm not happy with you. What is he doing? Something bad? You feel like I'm doing a bad thing.
I don't feel like you doing a bad thing.
Well, you feel
But-
like your son is doing a bad thing because you feel like you're disappointed in him. I can't believe you.
Maybe because of the simple fact I don't even raise him like that. Maybe. I mean, if that do happen,
So
I'm
when
gonna
you
be
say you didn't raise him like that, what did you raise him to be? You raised him to be
I raised him to be
straight.
like his dad. Like his dad.
And I think that this is maybe this
like
is
his dad.
this was one of my fears about doing a 1 year video, but I think that this is
I mean, this all honesty.
this is truthful. This is honesty.
all
I feel like
honesty.
some people are where my mother raised me and my siblings. I don't care what you are. I want you to be happy because my as long as you're happy, I'm fine. And I don't think he wants his child to be happy. He wants his child to be straight.
Not. I mean, I want to be happy, but at the end of the
If
day,
he says I'm happy with this boy, then you say you will be disappointed.
yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed because I didn't.
So
raise
then you
him
don't
that
want him
way.
to be happy. Happiness for you would be that he's straight.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I didn't raise him that way. Like I didn't raise like.
You think you can raise sexuality?
I mean,
You think if your parents were if you your mom gave you up for adoption and you had two dads, you think they can raise you to be gay?
nah. But I
I
would.
feel like you just
I
are
would-
gay. You're straight and you're straight.
But I would have some type. I would have tendencies of it,
I don't. I feel like you're born the way you're born.
and that could be true. That can be true. But
Do you feel like your parents would be like, oh, I didn't raise you to be straight? You say you like girls? This is not what I wanted for you.
no, because when my parents raised me, it was raised like you gonna have a girlfriend, a wife,
Who
some
said that?
kids. My family.
Oh, so they said you're good. You don't think they said
Yeah.
that to me?
I don't know.
They did. My family said you're gonna have a
Who
wife
said
and
that?
kids.
Which one?
Everybody. Well, people just assume.
Your
that
mother
you-
said that, and your father said that.
People just assume you're gonna have a wife
like
and
my
kids.
father and my
family.
mother, like, you know, I seen them together and like actually like, yeah. So I already knew what route it was going. It was never like no in between. It was no in between. Like attracted to men, no. Like
So your
never.
family dictated who you can like. Is what
I'm
you're
not-
saying.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying.
But that's what it sounds like.
But I'm not saying that, but I just knew deep down in heart it was no attraction to men. Like it was like you kissed a man back. I was born in '88. Kiss a man back then.
So was I.
Kiss a man back then. What's going on right now is just way different. Like it's more open now. Like it's more like you can accept it now. Back
Christopher
then,
says that your
no.
child being gay is not a reflection of you or how you raised them. I was raised in a Pentecostal home. Look at me. Some people were not raised in a home where.
That's how I feel in the heart.
That's true.
That's how I feel in the heart. I mean, that's just me.
That's heartbreaking.
That's just me.
No, but I understand you.
Now,
I understand him. And
now,
I feel.
granted, if my daughter is something with my daughter to switch up,
I don't think we should have this conversation about that because I feel like this is what the problem with the black community is. A girl can do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it, and men will be okay with it.
oh wait,
but
you didn't finish what I was about to say.
If your daughter came home with a girlfriend, you'll be just as upset.
I would be disappointed.
But you have dated girls who like girls.
I have, but I'll be disappointed because it's my girl.
So why didn't you stay away from those girls? How do you know your wife is not going to be like, oh, I had those experiences, just so go with her?
I didn't know, so.
I know for a fact you've dated girls who like girls and y'all done things with girls.
I have. But on my side, in the Hefe world, existing, I'll be disappointed. But it won't take me as much as getting over it for my son. Because that's he's like when I'm gone, that's the next king. I just feel like I need him to.
And he can't be a king if he's gay?
My next subject, man. Oh, man.
Hefe, did you have a father in your home as a child?
No.
No.
Till I was 5. And I actually told my mom that my father was, cheating. So I seen the everything, and then it was double homes here and there. But now me and my dad, we we talking every day.
I love his
dad.
dad.
The coolest person ever, So, and yeah, you wouldn't leave it that way.
No. He did not.
What?
That actually hurts. But
What hurt?
What
hurts?
I think what hurts is that it's telling if you. So this is how I feel, because I was just watching the what's Gabrielle Union's husband's name?
Oh, Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade. When he's like, look, this is my child, and my job is to be a good father, and I want my child to be happy and to raise my child to be happy and support them. And it's not my job to tell them what they need to do and how they need to do them as long as they're happy. And I'm now sitting next to a black man who's like, it's my job to make sure that they're straight. And I have to raise them.
That's not what I'm saying. No,
sorry.
No.
It's my job to raise them, and I'll be disappointed if they feel like they need to.
I raised my son in the image of me, myself. So if he go that route, I will be disappointed. Because that's not how that's not me.
You want your children to be better than you.
Yeah, I will. I do.
Or do you want them to be like you?
The simple fact, I raised them in the image of me. So whatever I know, he will know.
Do you think you're your dad? Or do you think you're your mom?
I think I'm gonna. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I got the same qualities my mother and my father got.
Dad.
I got
now,
the same
I know
qualities.
that they are the same. Now, I know you got the same qualities with regards to personality.
Right.
But I think that your drive is different.
My drive...
You think it's the same?
Why do you think my drive is different?
I think that your drive is different because the things that I've seen you work at and the things that you want and the things that you do and the things you've accomplished, just like with my mom, I have my mom's attitude. I will buck at anybody who got a problem with me. But at the same time, my mom was like, look, I don't want you to just stay here. And my mom has always had the same attitude, but she stayed in Rochester. And she said, I want you to be better than that. So then I went to college. And I said, I'm going to learn, I'm going to do what I'm going to say.
So what different qualities you see from my mother and my father that, I mean, pretty much, I can look at them and I feel like I got the brain, man, the voice from my mother, and I got the toughness from my father. So and the drive, the push to make shit happen.
And I think that those parts have become a part of you, yes.
Right.
But then I think that at the end of that, you've gone a step further and be like, yo, this is mine, and I'm getting it, and I'm grabbing it, and it's gonna become a part of me. And I feel like when I look at your mom and your dad,
I mean,
sometimes
I get it from them. Like everything that's a part that's Hefe Swag, I get it from them. Like it's nothing else. Like I don't listen to the outskirts or like I get everything from them. So like I talk to my father about this situation. I talk to my mother about these type of situations,
mm-hmm.
and I get everything I put together, and it becomes one. As in, like I get everything from them.
So then I'm just a part of whatever your mom and your dad says.
I mean, pretty much, you basically would be something like. I mean, I tell them my thoughts, like, yeah, Gerard is this and that, and they bring thoughts, and he bring thoughts, and I put together, and I think about it, and like, oh, all right, cool, then, it. At the end of the day, like, I get everything from my parents.
Christopher says, life is a growing process, and hopefully, by the time Hefe has a kid, he has a kid. I hope his thoughts will change. He has a kid, and I feel like he has a kid, and I feel like um, his thoughts are gonna stay the same. I don't feel like his thoughts are gonna change. I remember his son at one point was telling me, because I was like trying to grab him, like, yo, let's go this way, because he was going the wrong way, and he was like, oh, stop grabbing me, faggot.
He ain't never
He
say
did.
that.
He did.
He ain't never say that.
He did. We call Melissa.
When he said he don't even.
This
he
was
don't
when we
even
were
talk like
at
that.
Joe's Crab Shack.
He never said that.
Oh, shit, we on the phone.
He never said faggy.
He did.
I don't even promote that to him. He wouldn't ever say faggy.
Call this number.
Yeah, we can call these numbers. Like I know my son. He never, and I was right there. It wasn't that. It was about he was cussing. That's the real. It was the real, something like that. It was nothing about no faggy.
I won't be able to pull it up because none of these are hooked up to my phone.
My phone right here. We got
you have
Melissa
Melissa's number?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't have it in my thing.
We can definitely call because it definitely wasn't a faggy word. So don't even put that on there.
Either way, I think that he raises his son a certain way. I love his son. I think his son loves me. I think we're really, really great. We just saw each other a couple weeks ago. He was like, "Oh, I got a game for us." We ain't never played a game.
And then at that time, I didn't even know you was gay.
I didn't come out there that time.
So why would he call you faggy for?
That is what this boy was saying. Oh. Do Heavy's parents accept you now or that you're out? I haven't seen them since I've been out.
You talk to my father.
I haven't seen them since I've been out.
You haven't seen him, but you talk to my father on the phone.
I have spoken to your dad. It was about they were going to a crab thing, right?
No, you talk to him on the phone.
When?
Don't worry about it, man. You talk to him on the phone, though. You don't remember?
No, when was this?
This was maybe.
You guys were going to a crab thing, right?
Nah, you came over here.
Yeah.
And
he
was like, man, give him the phone.
I feel like you were going to a crab. You were asking him to save you some crabs for something that he did. It has something to do with crabs.
I don't know nothing about no crabs, but
I have talked to his dad. I haven't seen his mom. I do occasionally talk to his sister online. I have not seen his family. But I have talked to his dad. I do know I talked to his dad. I haven't talked to his mom, and I do occasionally talk to his sister. Stop conflating homosexuality with your weakness. I'm not sure what that means.
He basically saying that if you
It's a girl.
if you're a homophobe, that means you weak.
I don't think so. I think overall, it's been a year and we still got a lot of growth. I think that he cares about me. I think that we're really good friends. Too many kids are out here in the streets and harming because parents don't accept them. This is true. Now, I will say this. A lot of kids become distant because their parents don't want to accept them as they are. And more kids become homeless or whatever because they're afraid they're going to disappoint their parent. The thing that I was the most afraid of bringing home to my parent was a bad grade. If I had a bad grade, I knew my mom was gonna be upset. I don't think my mom was gonna be upset about anything else. If I was gay, straight, had sex, didn't have sex, had a venereal disease, my mom wouldn't be upset or disappointed about anything else. If I brought home a bad grade, oh, it was over for me. My mom would have been so peed off at me. I knew I wouldn't be able to come home. And there are a lot of kids who are like, yo, if I said this to my parents, I would never be able to go home. I won't be. I remember the first time when I was in high school. It was the first time I ever heard about anybody being gay or whatever. But this girl came to the bus stop with all her clothes, and I was like, "Yo, where you going?" And her name was Vonzel, and she was like, "My parents kicked me out." And I was like, well, "What happened? What did you do?" I told them I was a lesbian, and now the church don't want them anymore. They don't want them anymore. They don't like me like this. I said, "Well, where are you going?" And she said, "I don't know." That was the last time I saw Vonzel. She got on the bus with all her bags. We went to high school. I never saw her again.
Being disappointed though, don't mean I'm gonna be like, oh, they ain't my child no more. Fuck, I'm gonna still love him. He gonna still be. I'm gonna be disappointed, but fuck, he's still gonna be my child. I'm gonna still love him. He whatever he need, he's still gonna get. But I'm just gonna be fucking disappointed, straight like that, cause that's just not how I raised him, straight like that. So it's not. I'm not gonna be giving him away like, cause you gay. Oh well, yeah, don't come back home. No, fuck that. That's my fucking son. I'm just gonna be real fucking disappointed. That's it.
I think maybe it's about. I don't think it's something you can raise. I don't
Man,
think it's something you can create.
man, look, man. Like I said, being disappointed is not disowning your child. It's you disappointed. Like you didn't think he would go that route. Like if he shoots somebody, I'd be fucking disappointed.
Yeah, but you don't. That's something you
Like
can't. You can raise someone not to pick up a gun.
you can raise him. Alright, you right. This a good debate, but bruh,
You don't think because maybe your parents was like, "Yo, stay abstinent until
hey,
marriage."
we got like a video shoot tonight, and look,
Do we?
it's 9:24. We got a video shoot tonight,
Unfortunately,
and we
some
gotta
people
finish
don't
this.
want their children to be gay because society conflates homosexuality with weakness.
Oh,
That's
you
true.
cleared it up.
And you know what, my mom. I think what keeps me going or what keeps me strong is that I'm a strong black man, and I'm opinionated, and I work hard, and I work for everything that I get. I don't want flashy. I don't want new or I want to work for me, and I want to make sure that people are good. I work for black people, brown people, people who are poor, and I think that what keeps me going overall is the fact that I got people who are going to support me,
Right back.
whether or not, whatever. Oh, I'm about to end the video. Um, and that keeps me going. Um, I get Hefe. You know, he's my best friend. We've been friends for a long time, and there's a lot of growing. There's a lot of conversation that we have to have. I didn't expect him to be, Mother Teresa right now, but this is what we wanted to do in this 1 year video, talk about this stuff like that. And I hope that you guys understand that. I know a lot of people that are, fans of this channel and, big supporters of mine get nervous and are like, oh, this you need more in your life, this and that. I don't think he's a bad person. We're different on a lot, and we've always been different on a lot of the things that we think about. Um, he's a close friend of mine. He ain't bothering me. I can't raise. I don't think like he think, and I don't think he thinks like I think, and I don't think that's gonna separate me from him because we think differently. We got a lot of growing up to do, both of us, and we got a lot of thinking to do, both of us, and we got a lot of changes to do, both of us. And the only thing we can do is to continue to work on our friendship and the way we look at things and the way that we work on things. Yes, he said some answers that I didn't agree with. I'm sure I said some answers that he didn't agree with. Overall, this is a friend that I've had for over a decade, and it's somebody I don't want to let go. So, yeah. Answer the last question. What's your rebuttal to people who believe homosexuality leads to being a deviant? You want to answer that question, Rich?
Do it.
I think that that's all your religion. I will say this, and I'm gonna end it here. One of my favorite books is Bridge of Terabithia, and In Bridge Terabithia, the neighbor brought the young lady who lived next door on to church with them. And then she went to church and she loved it. Da da da. And she was riding in the back of the truck with them as she's going. And they were talking about who God's gonna be upset with. She was like, I don't understand what you guys are saying. If God is this great, if God is so good as you guys are saying, I don't understand why he would ever be so mean to anyone. Like, why would he? I don't think he would do any of that. And my God just won't. And I still believe in him, and I still believe that he has my back. And I still believe that he believes that I'm a good person. I don't do anything wrong. I don't do anything bad. I just like the same sex sometimes. And I think it's God who put that there. Call me crazy. We're gonna continue this conversation maybe 1 year later. If you want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram, Busy Blue, no space, no E. You can also find me on Facebook, The Busy Blue, where you can get some exclusive content. You want to tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Hefe Swag. You can find me on YouTube at Hefe Swag. Yeah, that's about it.
If you want to, first I want to say happy holidays. Thank you, Holy Moly Donut Shop. Happy holidays to Holy Moly Donut Shop. I DM'd you. Happy holidays to you and your family. I want to say Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Chanukah. Okay? To all of you guys. Hanukkah.
You said Chanukah.
Happy Chanukah.
The fuck is that?
I'm going to do another video before the end of the year talking about, I don't do resolutions. I don't like that, but talking about what I hope for the next year. Yeah.
Man, make sure y'all check me out on YouTube. I got a lot of video contents coming up. I have a swag about to do some big stuff. We're gonna have Busy Blue right here on here.
No, they won't.
So okay.
I'm about to go get busy and you guys stay busy.
Swag.
Till next time.